Hi. Let me get the measurements on stream just right. I think that's about it. You guys see everything that I see? So the way we're gonna do things, okay, don't spam immediately. I have to go through the rules on this one. Okay, we're gonna have to go through some rules. So tone it down a bit. And then we can do stuff after I explain the rules. The rules are we are going to try to do reasonable punishment, and we will only include countries that were in the war. So, yeah, we have to have reasonable punishment. We can't say all of France goes to Germany. That's not going to remain some balance in power, although it would be funny. Major French losses could be made, but not the entirety of it being annexed. I guess we'll start off with the Allied peace deal. So, the countries we have at stake here are Germany, Austria-Hungary, Bulgaria, and the Ottomans. Those are the four we can change. We will start off with the Ottomans. What should we do with the Ottomans? They just lost. What should their punishment be for losing this war, chat? They have quite a bit of land. We're not doing that. Or I guess that could make reasonable sense, but Iran was in the war. We're only dealing with countries that were in the World War. Come on, guys. Let's try to make some sense. We want Europe to be now Constantinople as a whole. I do support a Kurdistan state, and I feel like that's possible. I think it's around there. So, that seems definitely possible. I'm gonna need a color. I'm gonna make it. That's the color of the Kurdistan now. Down here, you think they should all be independent as one country? I'll play with that idea. They can become a federation. I just don't have. Turkey got punished pretty reasonable, but should Russia gain any land? They were a pretty big part of the war. Okay, Israel slash Palestine, they're a union here. They're gonna get independence. Alright? No, 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 Russia can't get everything they want. That's unreasonable. The other powers would have something against it. We'll give them this much. The Ottomans has been carved up, and why would we give land to Bulgaria in the first place? Now, we need to carve up Bulgaria. Who gets what? What's happening here? We need reasonable punishment for them being in the Central Powers. That, that makes sense. They can push all the way over there, but they can't get Constantinople or Istanbul. Yeah, that makes sense. Greece gets that. Romania was. That is true. The Greek people got hurt because the Allies moved troops in without their permission. Romania was allied. Do they get any land from Bulgaria? We're not. Okay, random comment maker person. We're not. We're being reasonable here. We're not giving entire countries away. We can divide them up a bit, but okay, we'll give them this land. All right. Now they gained a little bit of land, and I'd say Bulgaria got what they deserved. No, we're not splitting them into two. That would cause huge instability. But I guess it's time to play. Okay, I guess that makes sense. We give them a little chunk. It only makes sense if we give Serbia a little chunk, I guess. I mean, they did. They were the main causer of the war, though, so. Now, what happens with Austria Hungary? This is an important part. We'll give Italy more land than they got in our timeline. Because, they actually. They paid a lot of lives in the war, so. We'll give Italy quite a bit more land. Hungary gets lots of land. I'm not sure where Hungary would be. This is a rough. Okay, now. I can't get exact Hungarian borders. We can come back to Hungary later. Poland gets independence. Poland's under Russia. Okay, I guess we'll give Russia. We'll give Russia some of these lands, I guess. Because there are similar people there. Okay. The North. Okay, we'll give them the Czechoslovakia here. There's gonna be a Czechoslovakia. Everybody's okay with that? What should we should give more land to Romania. They did. Okay, Serbia will get the rest of the land up here. Reasonable. You know, bit wonky. Yeah, but what if we had an independent Austria? What about that? What are we doing with Romania, first of all? Shouldn't they gain some land? They're an allied power after all. These maps will have a full cycle, like I will explain what happens after. Austria will gain independence and the rest will be Hungary. Alright. I guess that's what's happening now. Okay, nobody's giving Romania anything. So this is currently what it looks like. Now we need to discuss Germany. Now I don't think we should weaken Germany too much, as that would give them a big excuse later on to start another world war. So, what are we doing? Remember, Germany has colonies too, so let's be reasonable with our requests here. Okay, I guess them getting back Alsace-Lorraine is reasonable. But I'm very anti. We're still all very anti-French. We won't give them that much. America gets some colonies. Interesting take. What about Cameroon? Who gets Cameroon then? Does the British get Cameroon? Why should we release Bavaria? We need to keep a somewhat unified Germany with lost lands, but you know, Estonia can't get independence here. Russia's on the Allied side. Maybe in the next peace deal we run over, but no, we're not doing that part yet. The Allies. This is an Allied peace deal. Well, you divide Germany, it'll make more struggles, and then that'll make them more mad. Okay? Have a reasonable thing. Look at the powers around them. Who deserves a bit of land? We're trying to create peace here. Each action, each bit of land. What if they unify again, huh? Luxembourg should gain land. Luxembourg's big. I'm a supporter of giving Belgium some land, you know. Give the Netherlands a bit more land. Bavarian nationalism is strong. Why would the UK get so much? You had a chance to get colonies down there, I guess. All right, I guess they get these lands, I guess. This will create a horrible balance of power in Europe, and I don't think the British would ever agree to this. The Danish weren't even in the war. They don't deserve anything. The Danish don't get anything here. They weren't in the war in the first place. What about Russia? They were in the war. Shouldn't they get land? Russia gains no land. So then I guess this is the final map then. Oh yeah, the Russian Revolution would still happen. So I guess this is the current map. Noted. Okay, I guess we could create a Poland, I guess. We'll create a Polish state. We'll make Poland bright pink, I guess. Guess they gain more land over here. We have an independent Poland. I guess we can have Baltics will be independent as well, I guess. Why would they keep Kaliningrad though? That would just hashtag rigged. I'm just trying to negotiate a peace deal here, man. I'm looking for the future of Europe. Okay. Polish will gain some land over here, I guess, and they'll compensate land back to Germany. Germany will regain some land here. They shouldn't have too much. Okay, fine. We'll give Denmark a tiny bit of land. There. Are you happy? Now we need a color for... I guess shouldn't Finland also be independent? We'll get an independent Finland up here as well. And then I guess we're gonna call this quits for the peace deal. For the first one. The Allied one. Finland will be white, because they're Finland. Finland gets more land, but they're friends with the Russians, and they don't want to weaken the Russians anymore. I would like to see them get off Karelia, but we need to be realistic here, man. This is a more realistic stream than the last one. Or at least we're trying to be more realistic than the last one. Okay. This is the current peace deal we're going with. We're done with this. This is the current map of the Allied peace deal, at least. This is the Allied peace deal. But we must do one where the Central Powers gains land. So now for the other now let's flip the coin. Welcome back, Gady. Let's flip the coin. Now we have a Central Powers victory. The Central Powers won this war. What should happen? We'll start off with what should Bulgaria get for winning the war? Bulgaria did all this stuff. They helped win the war. What should they get? This one we can be more wild with. Give the Ottomans all of Serbia. Well, not all of Serbia, but we get a good portion of Serbia. Because remember Austria? So they'll get this half of Serbia. But the Bulgarians will be more powerful. And I guess the Bulgarians could get this land as well. And they'd get some land from Romania. Pretty big Bulgaria. I think we should be happy with this. We have all of Macedonia here. Are we happy with this? Are we happy with this Bulgaria? Yes, the Central Powers did win in this timeline. We're on the Central Powers map. We're not giving Bulgaria Crimea. That doesn't make any sense. I guess they could get the rest of Romania, I guess. Should Bulgaria get the rest of Romania? We can. I guess we can compensate the Austrians elsewhere, and for example, in Italy. I don't hear any. I don't hear any rejection. No. Austria gets Romania. All right. I guess that's going to be it for our Bulgaria. Now, what will happen with the Ottomans? Hold on, we're going with the Ottomans. I know, some of this is unrealistic. We're just working with the peace deal with all the countries in the same factions. North Africa. Ottomans gain Egypt. Alright. We'll gain a bunch of land in Egypt. The Ottomans gained a lot of Egypt. Should they gain the Italian colony in Libya? Yeah, they deserve Libya once more. Italy was on the opposite side, man. Should they also stream?